Okay, we are going to work on the next couple of steps. So you should have already pinned all the way around, leaving a space on the left. The next step that we're going to do is step 4. Using a pencil or chalk, draw a line 1/4 inch from the edge of all sides. This will help you to sew a straight seam. So what I have is a sewing gauge. So I've marked it at 1/4, and I'm using Taylor's chalk to go all the way around. Now what I've done already to save time, and I will show you how I did it, but I've already marked it. I don't know if you can see. Okay, and I just need to connect the dots eventually. So what I do with the Taylor's chalk and the sewing gauge is I move it to the 1/4 inch, okay? And then I just mark it all the way around like this. So you line it up, okay? And then you just make your marks. Now it might be hard for you to see because it's kind of far away. And then you just keep going across. You got to be careful with your pins because your pins may get in the way. Okay, so they're getting in my way. Now I don't have a ruler with me, but I can do a straight edge, or I'll just use the edge of this and just keep moving it and connect your dots. Okay, and it should be enough for you to see. And basically this is just to help you sew a straight line. You don't have to do this normally on projects, but since we're not in the classroom together, I think this is a really good idea. And it'll, like I said, it's to help you to do a straight line. And then I'll show you what this finished project part of it looks like. Okay, we're just connecting our lines. And again, if you don't have Taylor's chalk or anything, you can always use a pencil or a pen. It might not come out, but if you do it on the right, if you do it on this side that's not going to be showing, nobody will see it. So I'll bring this up so that you can see. See how I marked it all the way around? So now I'm going to sew exactly on that white line. Okay? Now, step 5 is to cut 36-inch piece of thread and then thread the needle and holding the 2 loose ends together to tie a start knot at the end. Now, if you notice on the instructions on the front, it shows you how to do all of the stitches that you need. So here's the start knot and the directions. I'm also going to show you. We are then going to do the back stitch, which you did watch a video in another session for, but I'll show you this again as well. So you don't have to get exactly 36 inches. So what you can do is, what I always tell kids is go all the way across, doing like a wingspan. So you open your arms all the way up, all the way across, okay? So then it's fingertip to fingertip. You don't want too much, but you also don't want too little. Now, when you thread the needle, okay, you want to be careful how you're doing this. Make sure you have light, okay? Sometimes you miss. So don't get frustrated. If you have somebody at home that can help you, maybe ask them, okay? And then you're going to double it. So you'll see here's my needle and my thread all the way here, okay? What they tell you to do in the directions is really clever. You take the end of your thread, take your needle, and then you're going to wrap it around the needle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you hold on to the part that you are wrapping the needle around. See how I have that? And you're going to take with your other hand, you're going to pull it, and you pull your needle and thread through until you get to the end, okay? And then you have your knot. See? Okay. So now we have that step done. So that's step 5. Step 6 is to begin at the double pin, which is here or here. I prefer to start at the top. And what you're gonna do is stitch using the back stitch. Again, the directions are on the front. So you just need to find back stitch. And basically it tells you that the back stitch you're working from right to left, okay? Normally when you're sewing, you're going in a straight line all the way across. Here on the back stitch, you go right to left and then go over, right to left, over, left to right. So right to left. So let me show you how you're gonna do that. And again, this is why you have your lines. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start on the right, and instead of going to the left, okay, you're gonna go till you get to the knot. Okay, so see how the knot is back there, right? You don't want it to be here, because then eventually you're gonna be like running out of thread and it'll be loose. Okay, so you start. All right, so you start at the left, go to the right. Okay, and then you pull, and then you then go the same way. Now, it's probably hard to see. All right, so you're gonna do that all the way through. Now I'm gonna stop the video and actually do all this, because if you were to watch me doing this all the way around, it'll be a very long video. So I'm gonna stop it, and then I'll show you how to, I'll show you how to get it over here. I'm thinking I might need to show you on this side because you can't see it as well because I have blue on blue thread. It all depends on what thread came with your kits. And I will finish this going all the way around, and then I will give you another video to watch.